I mean, more recently, I have not been involved, but more recently we have solar panels and things like that. I mean, I had a pleasure to burn fuel to test engines, right? Just for the sake of testing the product. So obviously, I was, I mean, firing up and burning fuel to test the engine. I was not doing anything with the energy itself, right? Just so I was able, obviously, to attach the alternator and to generate energy, right, from the test, right? For the actual test, the plant product is an engine, right? It was an engine, so the engine can produce energy. So exactly, it was a significant investment too, at least to collect and retain energy to run the test area on some other small areas. We were not able to test to generate a significant amount of energy, but at least, I mean, to run certain areas, right? So yeah, so cogeneration is something that is going on for a long time as well. But I believe, I mean, solar is something that is, I mean, is being discussed more and more. If you don't have anything more evident like I had, for instance, right? Your own product is already able to generate energy, right? But cogeneration, for sure, I would think about something like that. And in the past, I've used second source of generation, right? So obviously, you have, while you're measuring your energy consumption, you have the peaks, we have the certain, depending on the state, on the country, so on, we have the certain, I mean, days, certain time frame during the day where you have the highest cost of energy.
Rate.
Yeah, as energy rate. So you have, we have an alternative sources for this, right? So you may have a generation set to subsidize your energy. You may buy from the open market and things like that. So, but yes, we've done this. So, but for some organizations, we make use of alternative systems like gensets. Some organizations will use an open market for energy until they have opportunity to do like we have the ultimate solution is a cogeneration, if you can, right? So yeah, so those are initiatives that are really not simple, typically of capital expenditure. But just obviously lots of investigation could justify the investment, but I mean it's above what we mentioned before, right? Equipment with optimized energy consumption and things like that. This is the ultimate initiative for energy consumption, right? So you've done everything: AC, lighting, water heating, equipment, etc. So you're optimizing when they are up and when they're off. So the only thing we can do, I mean, is obviously, and you're optimizing also your consumption when your energy rate is higher. So they all less things to cogenerate energy and making use of this. But
are you using any sort of energy management system?
Yes, exactly what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. I mean, like I told you, the automotive industry is already one of the ISO standards that's being most used in Europe is about energy management. Most used because most of the registrations, if you consider 9001, you consider 27000 for quality management system, operational management systems, or cybersecurity, whatever, the most of the registrations in Europe in the past 3 or 4 years has been on this standard as 55,001, which is energy management, and obviously it falls primarily into environmental management system because it's pure natural resources optimization. However, obviously, this the technical solution, right? Even though it falls into environmental management system, the technical solution also typically is taking care of facilities, right? Maintenance, right? Facilities and utilities maintenance. I just say obviously, but yes.